sex, but it's more about what the person has experienced and how they respond to it. We have to learn to respond positively to things by taking a pause, because a lot of times our feelings are automatic. Our feelings are automatic when it comes to thoughts and when it comes to trauma situations. And because our feelings are automatic, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, they're automatic negative feelings. They're not positive feelings when it comes to negative situations.
Right.
We have to train ourselves to positively respond to negative situations. And that comes with maturity. That comes with really taking a pause. Because it's easy to respond. It's easy to react.
And that's what we have. We have a whole lot of people reacting. And I fully agree with you. That title was just to grab people's attention. Because, you can't just, if I would have said feelings over thoughts, nobody would, they were like, what's that? Nobody would care. But when I said vagina punishment, everybody's like, what is he talking about? So it's all about catching
the sex, but it's more about what the person has experienced and how they respond to it.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This one, I always wanted to do that. Homage to Martin. No, I am not Kyra. It's your boy Deacon, and we are here for another episode. Sorry for our lateness. It's not my fault this time. It's Kyra's fault. So we're gonna bring her on so she can explain why it was her fault.
The lies you tell. It was not my fault. I was the only one on time.
I don't know.
Okay.
That sounds a little false. Let me bring on Roshan to see if it's false.
It was definitely Kyra's fault. I was here, and Derek was here, and she was. All I saw in this family, all I saw, and this is the reason why I heard the thing. She was doing this the whole time. That's all I saw. And then she broke her screen.
And now she's just a voice and a circle.
It was her fault. Sorry. Stop this shit. If you stop this shit, you'll be all right.
The lies that y'all two tell.
Let's get back to shampoo.
You know what? I'm done with y'all. They was late. That's why we late. Because Sean and Derek both was late. Be honest.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
In this room right here, you wrong.
I'm always wrong in this room.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
Always. It's so unfair. But that's all right.
Weird.
That is okay, because my girl's gonna have my back.
What girls? Ain't nobody here.
You know, this is exactly why.
Hang it up. Ain't nobody here.
I don't like black folk.
Ain't nobody here. All right. So as you see, we got a goodie for y'all as we work it up to year number 5. Our live show with a live studio audience. We got some bangers all the month of January. Well, we finishing up January. We getting all leading up into the live show.
And they all
what are we talking about on the live show? I don't know. But hopefully it'd be good as what we talking about today.
Sean wants to leave it up to the audience to ask us questions. I don't trust y'all like that.
We gotta get into some. We gotta have a good topic that we can argue with folks. place.
That's all I said was, let it be a Q&A with the audience of all the things that the audience always wanted to ask the host. We can pre-write the questions, and we can have those people come in, and but I'm in for whatever. It's a storm out. I ain't gotta worry about nobody driving on my grass because there ain't nothing but snow out there, and I'm good.
I think that we could do a very small portion of Q&A.
That they get into, because who's hosting this? Or it's just we just coming out? We ain't got no host. We
gonna have a host.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise to us too.
If I tell y'all who it is, then y'all gonna be like, nah.
Shit.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Good night. All right, so let's get on to this topic. She done ruined the night. Let's get into this topic. Is there a double standard when it comes to money and power in relationships? Is there a double standard? Is it okay? Do we look at you differently when the man controls the money? Do we look at it differently from when the woman controls the money? What are we thinking?
I mean, we got context that we got a video or something, so we can get some context here.
Sure do. Let's.
No, I'm laughing at this comment that Mr. Scotty put up. I think this is for Sean. You see it, Sean?
What did it say? That's my guy. You know what? You suck. You suck.
I'm happy. I'm happy for the Eagles. I think he deserves, after he got traded like that, he deserves to come out on top.
Scott, Rob is a Bills fan. He just taking a shot at me.
I know, but I'm just speaking. Because the Eagles ain't one of your groups either.
That's my point. He's just taking a shot at the NFC East and the Cowboys. He's a Bills fan. He ain't got nothing to do with what go on in the NFC East. He ain't got nothing to do with it. He's just taking a shot at me. That's it. And he's one of my best friends. You suck as a friend. You suck as a friend. You just wanted to take a shot at me. I love you. You already know that. But you're taking a shot at me.
Go Eagles.
Wow.
Rob, I love you. You already know. My guy.
Be the ones.
Amazing guy. Rob is an amazing guy.
Right.
But he sucks.
Emasculated that man when she said this.
Good things come to those who wait.
I truly believe that.
All right. Did you get a prenup?
I didn't.
Why not?
Because my husband brings all of his money to me. So
What?
I'm in charge. He can't spend a dime without my consent. Can't spend a dime for nothing unless it goes through me.
That's
that
what
phone
I'm talking
go to ringing
about.
up, that thing go to, I see everything.
That's what I'm talking about. So you always calling me Mrs. Davis. Mrs. Davis, what's your Mrs.?
Go Sean.
The devil is busy.
The devil is busy.
The devil is busy.
Oh, Jesus. I think that they just took that out of context.
They didn't take it out of context. You heard what she said. What she said was out of pocket, out of context.
She was just saying that she runs the finances. That's it. That's all she said was that.
No, she did not. She said that man can't spend a dime without my permission.
She runs the finances.
If your husband ran the finances, would he have to come to you? Would you have to go to him to spend money? No, you would just spend the money. He's not coming to you for permission.
Is he coming to me for permission to spend money?
Are you going to him to spend money?
No, but it could
Exactly. Exactly. That's the point. So the fact of the matter is, if he had the finances, you would not go to him to spend money or get permission
be
to
because I
spend
would
money.
have my own money to spend.
How would you have your own money if he controls the finances? Because that's what she just said. She said he brings all his money to her. She
Her,
has her own money, but he can't spend any money without her permission.
because she controls their finances.
But and I'm asking you, if your husband controlled your finances, would you go to him to spend money? And you answer was no.
No,
Right.
no,
So
because we as women gonna have our own money,
here we go. Here we go.
whether he controls the finances or not.
We're gonna start
We
the
gonna
evening
have
off with a headache.
something for ourselves.
Start the evening off with a headache. I get it. I get it.
I'm just saying. But from I just heard her just that's what I got out of it.
Because you on the nonsense. You heard what you wanted to hear, and so did Pinky, as usual. Let's hear what I want to hear rather than hearing what the lady said. The woman says that he brings all the money to her. He can't make a purchase without her permission.
Mm-hmm.
That's not someone controlling the finances.
Then what is it?
That she degrading him. She like he's not the man. Like she's a parent. She's not a child. You sent for me when you got on. You when you got on, that was your Uber. So I'm out here blowing.
You and Pinky be nice to each
Pinky
other.
the one starting.
Um
So Pinky got to get it. I ain't speak to Pinky and since last year, and she get up here starting.
I guess I mean that's I don't know. That's the way I perceive that what she said. I just, it's the context. It's just how she said it. But
How she said it was the degrading part. The how she said it, but the whole concept is ridiculous and it's beyond me. Because if a man told a woman that she is not, um, if a man tells a woman that she cannot make a purchase without his permission, the whole woman nation, Beyonce, Beehive, everybody will come out and ready to throw war. Because who this man think that he is?
that's true. And I'm not saying it's not a double standard.
Right.
But
So
I'm just
then why is
saying
it
the
okay
way
for
I
a woman?
perceive and what I understood what she was saying is just the way she said it.
But why is it okay for a woman to get on? What? First of all, let's talk about the amount of respect that this woman has to have for her husband to even allow that to come out of her mouth, especially being Trina. The status that Trina is, for her to be able to come out of her mouth and say that lets you know the type of respect she has for her husband.
She knew that man for 4 weeks.
That's the point. The point is that
But I don't understand why it has to be she ain't got no respect for her husband and this, that, and this, even though she only knew the man for 4 weeks. Um,
and she don't have any respect for him, and that's why. As long as he bringing the money to her, and he can get permission to make a purchase.
Mr. Scotty says a man should have his own money to address things within the household. As far as financial, the husband shouldn't be asking for permission. However, the husband should be aware of household needs and responsibilities. I agree with that. Some people ain't good with money.
Even if I'm not good with money, I'm not coming to you asking you permission. We can have a conversation. I can tell you what I'm thinking about doing, but I'm not coming to you ask for permission the same way you're not coming to me to ask for permission. Roshan, what do you think, bro? What woman in your life think is gonna be okay for that you was like, hey baby, I just got off the truck. But tomorrow I was thinking about going to the Audi dealership. Do you think I could do that? Is that all right with you?
I'll say this because I seen the video. I checked the comments. I just think that it's very, very interesting. I think it's very interesting, and I think it's huge that you have some women that will celebrate the same thing of a man that they'll be offended by as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know for a fact that a lot of women will be offended if a man was up there saying that in order for her to go shopping, she has to come through me.
Come on now.
So I think it's very interesting that you will celebrate something that you will be offended by yourself. And that's what I always speak about equality, on this channel, because we talk equality, but we don't live equality. We don't practice equality.
Come on now.
And that's why I say to you, Kyra, like even, I've said it to you a lot of times, that sisterhood is strong. It's very strong. And they don't fend for humanity like they fend for sisterhood.
Absolutely right.
So I think it's very, very interesting that they'll celebrate something that they'll be offended by if the coin was flipped.
Well, it's always like that. We know that.
That don't make it right, is my point.
Did I say it was right? Well, we all know that's how it always been. It's a double standard. Always.
So how do we change it? How do we change it? If we're trying to change double standards, on the male side, for things that, men could obtain as far as what we've always received or gained from the male perspective, how could we respectfully change that on the woman's side without the pushback that we always get? Don't be too quiet.
I didn't hear everything you just said. All I heard was pushback that y'all get. What did you say before that?
It was a whole thing of what men have to give or what men sacrifice. On the opposite side, it's not sacrificed the same way. The injustice of inequality. Because there is an injustice of inequality in our community. It is.
Okay.
And it's not spoken. It's not whenever it's spoken. And I'm sorry for cutting you off. Whenever it's spoken, in our community, it always go left to other conversations instead of dealing with it the right way. And I always speak on this. The equality for men.
Mm-hmm.
Like this right here was a shot at, the guy, and whatever your relationship is your relationship. The way you choose to deal with your relationship, you choose to deal with your relationship. How you do your thing is how you do your thing. But what I'm saying is, if that was said about women would be in an uproar.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
But it's celebrated because women is to gain. A woman is to gain. And we deal with it. We deal with it with interracial marriages. We deal with it when it comes to alimony child support. We deal with it with all of those different things. When a man got to pay child support or alimony, he got to pay $50,000 a month. You're like, yeah, girl, get that money. But when Mary J. or any other of these women, Holly Berry, they had to pay alimony and child support, it was like, oh, he's a bum.
You right.
So the equality isn't the same when you flip the coin. But we speak equality. But it's one-sided equality. And that's what I don't care for. Not saying I agree or disagree or whatever, but I understand that for one or those that speak of equality, you really don't want equality. You want women to gain equality from the men's perspective, but you don't want men to gain equality from the women's perspective. Because as soon as a man get child support, he's a bum. As soon as a man get alimony, he's a bum. So if a man was to come up on that video and say, she can't spend a dime without coming to me and I obliging that or proving that she can go shopping, women would be like, she's stupid, he's controlling, he's But I didn't see any of that with this right here. I saw women's empowerment. I saw sisterhood. Yeah, get that money, girl. Handle your business, girl.
Like, I know that's right.
Did you get it that time?
Okay. I heard you. My phone, no, my Wi-Fi was going in and out, so I only was catching.
Yeah, I bet it was.
It was. My Wi-Fi was going in and out, so I only caught the tail end.
I'm with you.
At the end of the day, we all know it's a double standard. And we all know shit ain't fair. Not saying that it's right. I didn't personally read the comments. I really don't care for it. But I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. All I'm saying is we already know what it is. This is the reality of it. How do you fix it? How do you fix a person? But at the end of the day, if you a team, you a team. Right? Ain't that what the husband and wife is supposed to be, a team? No, they not.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's not what I'm shaking my head for. That's not what I'm shaking my head for. But go ahead.
If the woman, and I don't know if it's the control thing that's getting y'all, whatever. But if the woman is the one that's controlling the money in the house, it could be because the husband is a bad spender. Why
are they controlling? Why is controlling even a word?
If the man is controlling the money in the house, then it could be she's a bad spender. It could be many reasons why one person has more authority over money than the other. I
think you're addressing the wrong thing.
Yep, she is. But that's for a reason. Because you remember, women don't do accountability. So
yeah, you're addressing the wrong thing. We're addressing how it rolled out.
How she said it.
Yes, if a man was to say that and deal with it in that way, he would have got shredded. But she got celebrated.
When I heard it, I didn't take it the way y'all taking it. I just took it as as what I said it was. She just runs the money in the household. She's the wife. She runs the house. She pays the bills. That's how I took it. I didn't take it.
I understand that, and that's why I said when you flip that coin, we probably would have seen something different from you. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
If the coin was flipped and it was the man that said that, we probably would have seen something different from you.
From me?
Yes.
No.
No?
No.
Yep. You would have saw something different from her. And because she was like, I don't even know what
she's stupid. I control my own money. I don't need no man to tell me how to spend my money. You definitely would have been that way.
Absolutely. You can't, of all people, you would have been on the front of the line screaming that. That's why I have my own money. You just said it when you started this. I have my own money, so I ain't got to worry about nobody telling me what to spend.
I said a woman is gonna always have her own. Even if the man does control, I said even if the man controls the money, a woman is still gonna have her own money. That's what I said.
That's not necessarily true, but I get it. But all we're saying is, if a man would have led with that and said that, you wouldn't have had nothing to say.
Yep, she would have.
If a man would have led with what Trina said, I would have had a comment
doing
about
it. You know exactly what we're saying.
It wouldn't have been nothing negative. Everything ain't got to be negative that come out of my mouth.
We ain't say that. All that we said was you would have had something to say.
I would have had something to say, but y'all seem to think y'all know exactly what I would have said.
No, we didn't say we know exactly what you would have said. We said you would have said something.
I just said I would have said something.
Like, I didn't say anything by this. I didn't say anything. That's how their household is ran. If that's how their household is ran and that's how they do their thing, that's what it is. But I know by dealing with podcasts and women and just I know that if a man would have said that no money is spent without me approving it.
Okay.
She can't do nothing without me saying she could do it. There would be an uproar from that community, that woman's community, because of that women's empowerment movement. We know that.
All hell would have broken
loose. I just said that, and we all know that. Some would agree, some wouldn't agree. It's like that in everything that's in society.
No, it's not true. It's not the same.
Because I've heard
it's not the same.
It goes both ways.
No, I disagree. It would not be the same.
Tell them why. Tell her why.
It would not be the same because men would be like, yeah, go ahead, handle that. Handle the bills, babe. Do what you got to do. Men will go ahead and oblige that and say, do what you got to do. But women would not do this. Some women would not do the same. This would not be the same conversation if that was a man on a video saying the same thing. You know that.
She do. But like I said, we don't do it.
Now
I got to get my grass fucked up because you don't want to agree with something.
Because y'all always just want me to agree, and I don't agree.
It ain't a thing that we want you to agree.
Okay.
We want you to keep it real.
I am keeping it real, and I've seen it on both sides. If a man, if I don't know if you ever seen them, if a man says the same thing and women are commenting down the line, you have some women that will agree, you have some women that don't agree. Same thing with the Trina thing. You go down the line, you got some women that agree, you got some
women. What's the ratio? What's the ratio?
You got some men calling the husband a simp and this and that for allowing it. It's it's the same thing. You're gonna get.
What's the ratio from the woman's side? What's the ratio? What's the ratio from the woman's side?
How if I know?
No, I'm asking your opinion from the woman's side of women being able to control the assets versus a man saying he'll control the assets. What's the ratio where when a woman is controlling the assets, the woman saying, yeah, girl, get your bread, just the same as the woman getting alimony and child support. If she's getting $50,000 a month child support, the women saying, yeah, girl, get your money, versus the ratio of women where if a man is getting $50,000 in child support, women supporting it. There's going to be less women supporting it than women supporting it, is what I'm saying. You're going to have less support from women whenever women is not benefiting.
Yep.
And
that's why.
No lies there.
And I'm not disagreeing with nothing that you're saying, but what I'm just saying is.
But you ain't agreeing either.
It's always going to be what I'm not going to totally agree with everything that you say. 150.
That's why I said, what's the ratio? That's why I asked you, what's the ratio?
I don't sit up there and do the ratio thing. I look at comments. I see what some things say. I see how some people react to certain things, and that's both sexes, not just one. It's not just one, it's both sexes, because you have men.
I get it. I get it, and I agree. I get it, and I agree. All I asked was, is it more women, or is there more women that'll agree or celebrate the woman being able to be the aggressor in the financial relationship? And if there was a man being the aggressor financially, would there be less women obliging that? That's all I'm asking.
Of course not.
Of course, what? What? You didn't answer.
Of course, if it was a man, of course, there's going to be more women dogging him.
That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking. And that's why what I led with. There's going to be more women that celebrate what she said that would be offended if a man had said the same thing.
Yep. That's what he said.
I led with that with the show. There's more women that'll celebrate something that will be more offended if a man said it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I said. I don't want no problems. That's a paragraph. What'd she say? Because she typing like a motherfucker.
I did not see the video, but I can only speak for me. My husband controls the money, point blank, period. He makes sure everything is paid, but that is our household dynamic. I'm cool with it. I ask for what I need and want. I have enough to do in the house. He can have those finances. All of our needs are met, period.
Respect.
Now let me ask you this. Do you have to get permission to spend money from him? Or
she just said that.
She just said she asked for what she wants. I said, does she have to get permission to spend money? There's a difference from asking what you want and getting permission to spend.
She just said she get what she needs.
I just said there's a difference.
Okay. There go your answer. She said yes.
I don't know too many women that ask permission to do anything.
Well, then you just met one.
I don't know who she thinks she's talking to, but
Yo, you is a mess. Oh, God. I'm not getting involved in y'all mess.
I don't know who she think. I don't know who she thinks she working. Who she thinks she was talking.
You don't bring her back on.
She get beside herself. Where'd she go? How'd she leave? She's so extra.
She is. Both of y'all extra.
Yeah, I'm funny. She's extra.
She ain't come back yet?
Nope.
Oh, God. Well, what the comments are saying.
Okay, so she said there's a reason for that is our dynamic. I'm a horrible spender. And then Pinky, now it's our fault. Look, well, the sisterhood, y'all done bullied her off.
I ain't do anything. She's the only one that can lead that can not come back. Derek do that all the time, and he come right back. Now we can't joke, we can't be funny, we can't.
So my wife and I have a good financial relationship. She doesn't need permission, but I remind my wife of major upcoming expenses, and we work together. Now that's the dynamic that I've been used to, and the dynamic I've been privy to. most times there's a relationship that's happening. You're working together for whatever goals that you have. Now, I don't need to go. I have never had to go and ask permission, and my wife at the time has never had to come and ask me permission. But we were very aware of what our expenses were. So if there was extra money to do something, we definitely talked about it, um, and move forward and move accordingly. Nope.
I think we're answering this from a one-sided perspective because it's all man-led finances, right?
Okay.
If it was women that was the breadwinners, how would that be received? Because for one, a lot of women is not going to allow you to be the decision maker if she's the breadwinner. It's not going to happen.
You're right.
I mean, so, and a lot of men is not going to feel comfortable with just saying, oh, let me ask, can I buy some Jordans? That's not from a masculine place.
Right.
I mean, so I think it's a different dynamic. I think we're diving into a different space, especially if the woman is the breadwinner. When a woman is the breadwinner, I think the dynamics change.
She said her husband doesn't work, but he controls the money.
If it works for you, but we also have to understand that our anecdotal situations is not the world's situations.
Right.
I mean, we may be the rarity. We may be the rare form, of the case. Because we do that a lot. No, me and my friends, that's just y'all. That's just two of y'all. And I'm a firm believer, and I always say, just because somebody agree with you doesn't necessarily mean that you're right. It just means that both of you motherfuckers is wrong.
Right.
I mean, just because somebody agree with you, that don't mean you're right. It's just both of y'all agree and y'all wrong. But I think it's a very different dynamic when a woman is the breadwinner. How this thing works.
If we look up the facts, I think she makes what she's worth is let me see if I can pull it up. But still, with being the breadwinner, you're not
your worth and what you make is two different things.
Right. That's what I'm saying, because let me see, Trina. Okay. Well, they're making the same amount of money, aren't they? Because they both on the same show.
I don't even know what it is.
They're on Love and Hip Hop.
Who that up there?
Up where?
What are y'all looking for?
Your pretty face.
Welcome back.
That was Derek's fault. I thought something happened to my phone, so I restarted it.
Something did. You
yes,
got your phone got me messed up. That's what happened. Fix that tone when you talking to me, young lady. Let's not get beside ourselves.
I'm gonna get your ass back. I'm gonna get your ass back.
Oh God.
Now, what are y'all looking for?
I'm looking for a side-by-side comparison because we were talking about is the dynamic or the understanding of the dynamic different when the woman is the breadwinner.
I think he's the breadwinner.
Yeah, but what I was saying to him, I think I would assume that it's probably a different dynamic when a woman is the breadwinner. That, you know, would that woman allow that man from in the majority to make the decisions if she's the breadwinner of that situation?
No.
Look at you being all accountable and answering the questions right out.
Well, Trina is worth $6 million.
Whatever, Sean.
Trina worth $6 million?
She's worth $6 million.
Ain't they worth about almost the same though?
But they're not saying what he's doing.
He probably ain't got enough information on him yet. Cause that whole worth thing, that ain't true all the time. I remember Ocho Cinco, they did the numbers on him, and he was like, "That ain't true." And they looked
like,
at, yeah, he opened up his account, and he was like, "Look at this," and it was like, "That ain't true. That ain't what I'm worth. This is what I'm worth." And it was like, "Oh, damn!"
Right.
And that's when it all came out that he was like, I've never bought real diamonds and real jewelry and real this. I've always blue coach. And so he saved, I think they say he saved 85% of his NFL contracts.
Well, as far as her husband, Trina's husband is concerned, they don't have enough information on him. It just says that he's a rapper and he flip houses. That's all they know about the dude.
Well, they said that Trina makes a monthly salary of about $1 million.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. That's every month?
They said a monthly.
What the hell Trina do?
Right.
I'm just saying. I don't think the Love and Hip Hop checks is that much.
Hey, whatever you can do, get it. If you can get it, get it.
I don't know. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think it would be different if a woman was the breadwinner. Depending
Why
on
is
the
that?
woman. Depending on the
Why
woman.
you say that?
Depends
Why you think that?
I said
Why
it
you think
depends
that?
on the woman. I'm not getting into all of that.
I'm curious. Curious to know why you think that.
Y'all ain't about to set me up. Absolutely not.
Look, I'm the one that's gonna get jumped at the anniversary. You can go ahead and say whatever you're gonna say.
Ain't nobody jumping nobody. We gonna be.
I ain't getting jumped by a soul.
Well, we know that already because you choose violence. You walk off of shows and stuff.
You know me. I'm locked and loaded. Don't even worry about it.
And I'm right behind you. So ain't nobody jumping nobody.
Y'all always take jokes to the left. But
we are family.
Bullshit.
Oh, you disowning me?
Absolutely not. I got you covered. All right now. What you searching, Derek?
We all know that the dynamics will be much different if the woman was the breadwinner because she would be on a straight power trip.
I'm looking at the salaries of the Love and Hip Hop cast. The Ray J. He was getting 25,000 per episode.
But I honestly think I mean I don't know what else Trina got going on because I watch Love and Hip Hop and um yeah, I don't really see what she does where she makes $1 million a month. But okay.
She said, "Ain't
I
nobody
mean,
business."
her personal life is a personal life. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but you would think when you want to show like how everybody else does, they promote their businesses.
That's what
Mhm.
her business is. That book that's about to drop.
Mm. Last season, it was her album that was supposed to drop, and I don't think it made that much. But hey, I don't know.
Well, her album didn't make that much because she came out with a CD.
It's song is stupid. And he
If she get
probably
a
is.
if she,
I
if she
don't
get a
know.
million a month, I'll be using that money too to flip houses.
What Tom is talking about?
Thomas said that he is probably using her money to flip the houses.
What's wrong with that? Gucci
Ain't,
Mane did it.
it
Gucci Mane and his wife did it.
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, Gucci Mane and his wife did it.
If they in business together doing their thing, then so be it.
Yeah, Gucci Mane left that money when he went to jail, and she did an amazing job.
She
So,
did.
She
He
sure
came
did.
back, came home with more money than he left with. Than he went
yeah,
before he went to jail.
And she put it in
yeah,
his
so.
hands.
What you say, Terry?
And she put the money in his hands.
As she should.
But you think that would happen if the coin was flipped?
What?
If
If
he
what
made
would
the money.
happen if the coin was flipped?
Like if a woman got jammed up, would she leave that money to her husband like that? Her boyfriend?
Wasn't they wasn't married when he gave her that money?
No.
I don't know. That's why I phrased the question like that. Her husband or her boyfriend? Would you say, you know what? Take this money when I get out.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, why not? You don't think women trust men like that?
Mm-mm. No, they don't. Well, maybe her husband. If it's a husband, but not no, not no boyfriend. Nope, it's a difference. I'll trust my husband. I ain't trusting no boyfriend with my money.
I ain't talking about you. We talking in general.
I don't think. Well, some women may, but I'm not. I know a lot of women that ain't trusting no boyfriend with their money. But my
You know, a
husband
lot of women ain't trusting their husband with their money.
depends on what type of husband they got.
Bullshit. That's why you got those secret accounts.
What's see? Don't start that. Ain't nobody got no secret accounts. Don't start.
You started with that in the
I
beginning of
did
the
not.
fucking podcast. Yeah, you
We
did.
have bypassed that. We done bypassed all of that.
You said it already.
But it's bypassed an hour ago.
Our culture is doomed to fail.
It's all right.
No, it ain't.
It's okay. It's all right.
Oh, God.
All right.
I just say let people do what they do in their households. What work for if they like it, I love it. If they love it, I like it.
I ain't going with that. I get it, but I ain't going with it.
We just gotta learn to just let people just leave people be. That's it.
No, that's bullshit.
We could comment and we could comment, we could preach the gospel, we could judge it, we could do all of
We're
this good stuff. But
we're
it's not
very
gonna
passive.
fact.
We're very passive whenever is woman motivated, or when a woman is the beneficiary of it. We're very passive.
I always say whether it's women motivated or men motivated, people just have
No, trust me, you know it. I pay attention.
Households.
Mary J. Blige went on record, right, and said that she think that it's terrible that men get alimony whenever the woman is the breadwinner, right? We've all seen that. And women celebrated that.
Sure did.
But the same women will preach equality, which is the opposite of that. So we can't keep playing, walking that line on the fence. As soon as you fall on one side of the fence, it's like, oh no, that's some nonsense. No, it's the same. Equality is equality, whether you agree with it or not.
Equality is equality.
Just because you don't agree with it don't mean that it's wrong.
That's correct.
But we don't get that dialogue. That's the problem.
No, you don't. And I don't think anybody ever will.
That's the sad part, because you're telling me this.
Okay.
On a podcast.
Okay. The truth is the truth. What? You gonna sugarcoat it?
I'm not gonna do that.
So the truth is the truth.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we know that it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll never go beyond this. It'll die here. Because we don't care when a man or when certain men in certain spaces is dealt with inequality. Because he'll be all right. He'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
But if it happened to, the other gender, now we got a problem. Mm-hmm. Or if it happened to the LGBT, then it's a problem.
No, Lord. No, then you just cancel it.
Or the dogs. I get some people that comment on my page about my dog more than they comment about marriages.
Well, Cody is cute. Just saying,
I can put up a post about, equality in relationships and nobody else say nothing. And as soon as I put a picture of Cody up, they're like, oh my God, Shia. And I'm like, you seen that other picture. You seen that post.
Some people don't want to, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it.
Then you don't want progress. Because progress is in shape.
Some people don't be that way. Some people don't want
because you don't want progress because progress is in shape to benefit you. And that's my point where I started this conversation off. That's the way that we started this off. You got some people that'll celebrate things that they'll be offended by if it didn't benefit them.
Yes, you do. I'm agreeing with everything you say 1,050%.
All right, so that's our time. We thank everybody for
I'm hungry. What y'all cook?
I made Cajun seafood Alfredo.
Hell yeah.
It's waiting upstairs for me
Thomas,
right
you
now.
coming to the event?
Thomas gonna come as Sean. I'm gonna be Thomas. I'm gonna be in a crowd. He gonna be me.
I need Tom. I need Thomas. I need you to hit me afterwards.
Oh shit.
Right.
Ew, I know Thomas. We go way back.
Mm-mm-mm.
We go way back. Have
I
a
can
good
dig it.
night. Oh shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
Sorry. Didn't mean that.
I got it. It's gonna be my first time. It's gonna be my first time meeting some of these people.
Shut up, Thomas. Yes. Thomas, you used to harass us. No, it's not. The people gonna be nice. You know some of these people.
Who?
And these people know, you know Thomas. You know,
Who you talking to me?
yeah.
Oh no, I know Thomas. That's my man. I said
You know
some. It's
Thomas, you
gonna
know
be some. It's gonna be my first time meeting some of these people. I didn't say.
Pinky.
Oh.
Pinky. But you met the majority of the people that was on the invite list.
Who's gonna perform when I come out?
Excuse you?
When I come out, who's gonna be performing?
Performing what?
Nobody ain't bringing me out.
We can't even know who hosting the thing. So you know she ain't
Who
telling us.
bringing you out?
So we will just come out and sit down. Nobody's gonna like, oh, and here he is. The
No,
deacon.
he said perform.
Right.
When he comes out, I want to know who performed it.
We want background music.
I want my little cousin. I want my little cousin to come out and spit some bars when I come out.
Oh, who your little cousin?
You know who I'm talking about.
Y'all done lost y'all by.
Where's she at? I know she listening. Where's she at? She home?
I don't know. They done lost their minds, y'all. They made me forget what Oh, next week, for those who have not RSVP, I think next week is the cutoff. But so far, and mostly everybody has RSVP. We did not invite that many people. This is just for our 5th anniversary, little celebration. But those that have been rocking with the Kansas Conversations podcast for the past 5 years. And
so we asking everybody to show $5, 5 or multiples of 5, 10, 15.
To pay for my fucking grass that y'all fucked up.
Sean and this damn grass. It's a whole new year.
Because they did it. We ain't forget.
I can't. So
never forget. I'm gonna do t-shirts.
It's
never forget.
5th anniversary. We're gonna feed y'all, we're gonna party, we're gonna have a good time.
And it ain't gonna be sandwiches.
I'm definitely getting sandwiches.
Yo, Derek got to think. Derek got this thing about sandwiches.
Derek don't like sandwiches?
I don't. We adults.
Really? What about if people like sandwiches?
Yes, at lunchtime, you know, you got people showing up at 8:00 and you're going to hand them a sandwich. I wish we would.
It's gonna be
other stuff. It's gonna be other stuff.
And a sandwich. It will be other stuff. It won't be sandwiches.
I was gonna grab a couple sandwiches.
No, sir.
I'm definitely grabbing some sandwiches. Some of my folks love sandwiches.
Derek got this thing about these damn sandwiches.
Because we are adults. And we want
You
to
But
get
the
you get them.
sandwiches are not going to be the only thing there. And
I
while
would,
we have, no, it's sandwiches not going to be the only thing there. You still gonna have chicken. You're gonna have the rice. You're gonna have vegetables. The sandwiches is just something an added thing.
we got some new vegan dishes that's gonna be there because everybody don't just eat meat. There's gonna be some fleshless meals there. So if you haven't RSVP. It's gonna be an event.
Well, there's only 3 people that haven't RSVP'd, so.
Well, call those 3 people and tell them they better get to it.
So it's definitely gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. So they said they would get back to me and they would let me know. I understand people have things that they have their own events that they doing themselves. So I understand.
Oh man, especially if the strippers come.
Ain't no strippers unless it's gonna be male strippers.
Derek,
Don't see everybody wants.
bullshit. You talk for yourself. There's a bunch of them that want to see Derek stripping.
See, Thomas said he'll eat sandwiches as long as it's chips.
Okay, that's for lunch. He won't eat on my watch.
That's that building 3 tower shit.
Oh Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Yo, thank y'all all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate y'all. As always, we appreciate y'all. And we shall see y'all next Tuesday, same time, same place. Next week, we're gonna be talking about Donald Trump and his child support from Project 2025 that he is trying so very hard to put into effect.
Right, if you want Donald Trump to shut this shit down.
A lot of people are not happy about that.
The sisterhood gonna show up strong for that.
Donald Trump will shut this shit down.
I think it's absolutely hilarious.
What's that?
The child support thing that Donald Trump is trying to, it's not gonna go through, but
I think it's amazing.
I have been looking at the TikToks and the reels, and it's hilarious.
I think it's amazing. I love it.
It's hilarious to me. But it is what it is, and you got some men. I love to see the men TikToks. Women, they're a little upset. But hey, it is what it is. He in office now, so he done took his rightful place, and this is what y'all gonna deal with for 4 years. Y'all should have read Project 2025.
This is gonna be a very interesting 4 year.
Y'all should have read Project 2025. It was available. Y'all should have read it.
We're gonna get on out here while we still got a show.
Trump about to shut this down.
You gonna shut it down like they shut TikTok down?
No, they done shut our asses down before.
We've been shut down before.
Yes, we have. We can't talk about guns or none of that on this show.
You grab my gun.
But we will be talking about this next week. So make sure y'all bone up on Project 2025.
And until next week, love, peace, and soul.
Love, peace, and blessings.
I'm waiting, Sean. You gotta see your part.
Love, peace, and equality.
Get out of here.
Let's get back to family. Get